Hello, friends, and welcome to the $1 Million Message. This is Tiffany Stout from the Austin, Texas area with your Wednesday Wisdom, and I am so excited you tuned in today. And today I wanted to share with you just something that was fun that my daughter and I started our day with. We went to watch and celebrate one of her friends and former teammates sign her quote unquote, national letter of intent. Today is college signing day. So for those student athletes who have committed to play a sport in college, they sign basically like their scholarship agreement, and today's the first day they can do that. And these are for 2026 graduates. And so we went and watched this morning one of her friends, Grace, sign her national letter of intent to play softball next year in college. And so it was a really fun, beautiful way to start the day. And ironically, this, of course, is just how wonderful God is. If you use the Bible app, YouVersion Bible app, the verse today is 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as you are already doing. And so I love that this went hand in hand together today so that I could share this with you, because I think that this is something that makes our Mary Kay business as well just so special and unique and sets us apart from so many other companies out there. And watching Grace sign and knowing so many of their other friends will be signing today and in the days and weeks to come, it just got me thinking, of course, like one of my daughters has signed and Alexa will be signing next year to make it official. And what they're doing is they're committing to something that, it's a special moment in a day where they're celebrating right there in the moment, but there's so much that led up to that signing. They made a commitment. They made a decision. They worked so hard to get to where they are, and then they're signing their name to move on to the next chapter in their life and for what God has prepared them for and what's to come. And it made me think of us, because in Mary Kay, we are always setting new goals. Maybe that's to do a power start every month, or get in your red jacket, or earn your first car, move up the career path. So whatever it is that you set your goal on, we want to commit so much that it's like we are signing our name on a contract with ourselves to commit to that dream. So I'm going to share with you some lessons that I took away from National Signing Day today. And it's all kind of through that same lens of our Bible verse today, which I'll just say again. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as you are already doing. Because that's what is so great about this business, is that we get to encourage each other. We get to build each other up every day. We're not in a competition with one another. We want everyone to achieve their dreams and to make them come true. So my first lesson for you from today is to just celebrate every step forward. I know sometimes we take a step forward and we might take a step back, and we don't love that, but we want to celebrate every step forward, because if you can string enough of those along together, one step at a time moving forward, you will feel the progress. You will feel the advancement towards where you're trying to go. So when we're watching these athletes sign and celebrating their commitment, it's not a completion. It's just really the next step in beginning their journey of college. So, we are the same. When we set a goal, we take a step. It's not that we've completed something, but it's that we are taking steps towards the goal. And we're cheering for the decisions that we've made, the effort that we're putting in, and the progress that is coming. And celebrating each little step is building your confidence, and the confidence builds more consistency. And what I love is that when you are cheering for someone else, not only are you helping them believe in themselves a little bit more, but I truly believe that it builds your belief as well. That when you get to cheer for somebody else, you're like, dang, like I think subconsciously you're thinking, if she can do that, I can do it too. And so it just grows your belief. The second lesson is that your commitment comes before your victory. So we have to, or like what I can take away from this is that these athletes they're committing, but there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee, one, that they're even going to get to play in college, because it is so highly competitive once you're on these rosters that have, 20 or 30 kids on them, that you'll even get playing time when they can only put 9 girls out there on a softball field. And so you commit and you believe and you still put in the work without a guarantee of victory, but you do it because that's where your heart is and that's what God has prepared you for. So in Mary Kay, our commitment is deciding that we are going to set the goal, that we are going to work towards it. We don't know if the victory is coming or we don't know when the victory is coming, but what we're guaranteed is that it will come if we stay committed, because then your belief shows up, then your work ethic shows up, and then your results can show up. The third lesson is that success is a team sport. It was so special today watching how many people were there to celebrate Grace, her former coaches from when she was like a little itty bitty kiddo, all the way up to her current coaches, her high school coaches. And I will tell you her specific story is that in her high school, my daughter played with her in high school last year before we switched to a different school. And this kiddo, Grace, she transferred to this school sophomore year. So she has actually had a different high school coach every single year of her 4 years of high school, because they have a new coach this year too. It's just been a wild journey, but just to see her adaptability and her leadership and her way to lock in on the priority of it being a team sport, to be there for her team, to support every new coach and teammate. And that's how we are. You have each other. You might have your power partner might be different from one season to the next, but we have to learn to adapt and support each other as a team. And our culture in Mary Kay is truly built upon encouraging one another and building each other up. And so you don't know if and when your words of belief to someone else might be exactly what they need to hear to keep them going. And then in return, you might get that same gift that comes back to you. So be a team player. Lesson 4 is that preparation leads to promotion. Okay? Prepare now for the promotion that you're working for tomorrow. The athletes, they spend years training for that moment where they're signing their commitment letter. It's a very big deal. And it is so fun to just have that big sense and breath and sigh of relief once that paper is signed. But that's because it has come from year after year after year of preparation. I mean, even last night, my daughter got home from school and turned around and drove to the batting cages, and she hit off of the machine there for an hour by herself. It's in those quiet moments when nobody is watching you, when you're making your calls, you're following up with people, you stay faithful to your business, you are putting yourself out there. This is when God is preparing you for your own signing day moment, and He will honor that preparation. And my last lesson is number 5, keep the vision in front of you. Oh man, I'm telling you, my daughter committed to the school that she's been dreaming of for the last 2 years since she first learned of it, toured it, visited, went to camps, met the coaches, all those things. And the very first time she went, she got a cardboard cutout, I guess, of their mascot. And that has been sitting pinned to a corkboard in her bedroom right across from her bed. It's the first thing. It's huge. It's the first thing she sees every single morning. And when she committed in September, it was like, wow, you have definitely had a vision of where you've wanted to go. Keep it in front of you all the time, because then you will see where you're headed. Have a vision for your future. Your dream, begins in your heart, and then you've got to keep it in front of you in your mind's eye. When your eye sees it, it goes into your brain, and then inside your brain is the reticular activating system, and it literally goes to work inside your brain to complete the picture of what it's seeing in front of it. So make sure that whatever your goals are, you have them in front of you visually, whether that's your phone screen, a photo printed on your refrigerator, your screen on your computer, your laptop, everywhere where your eyes are traveling to during the day. Keep that vision in front of you. So my challenge for you today, after all of these 5 lessons and takeaways that I had, is that I want you to sign and commit your name to your dream. So whatever that is, I want you to actually type out, write out, make pictures on it, whatever you need to do, your own contract, like your national letter of intent. They used to call it NLI. They don't actually really sign an NLI now. It's just a financial agreement, I think, but that just started this year. Anyway, but either way, it's called a national letter of intent. I want this to be your letter of intent for your goals, your business, your dream, your hopes, everything that you want to get out of your Mary Kay. Write it all down. Put it on a piece of paper, and I want you to sign it like a contract. Commit to it. Believe in it. Speak it out loud as if it is going to happen, and then help other people do the same along the way, because we need to build each other up, not just do it for ourselves, but continue to create and foster sisterhood of confidence and courage in one another. I hope this message makes a huge difference for you and blesses you and your business today. Commit to those goals to see your victory. I know you can do it. I believe in you. God bless you all. Bye-bye.